Buenos dias, good morning. Let me say I'm delighted to be here, and greetings to each and every one of you, Compton family. My name is Mike Gipson. I serve this great community as the California State Assembly member on this beautiful day here at Roosevelt Middle School. A perfect day to celebrate the highly anticipated P-Tech conversion. Today is my honor as a representative of this district, the 64th State Assembly District, to present a check for $3.5 million. This $3.5 million to convert the Roosevelt Middle School into a pathway in technology, early college, high school. This is a great start to making this location a worldwide, okay, let's keep falling. P-Tech school here in California. P-Tech provides the students from underserved backgrounds the academic, the technical and professional skill and accreditation to go on and do great things here in our state of California. They need comprehensive science program, technology, engineering, and also mathematics and STEM programs. That will all be housed here at Roosevelt Middle School. I want to recognize a few individuals who deserve being recognized here for being with us. Our superintendent, Dr. Raleigh, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very much for being here, sir. Our mayor of Compton, Emma Sharif, cannot be with us today. We also have our city council members from the great city of Compton representing the 1st District. And that's Councilwoman Dart. Where is Councilwoman? Let's give her a round of applause. Duhart, thank you very much for being here. Councilmember Bowers, thank you very much, sir, for being here. Mr. Lee Darden, representing the 4th District, thank you for being here, Councilwoman. Then we go to the school board members who just walked in is our school board member, Makai Ali from Compton Unified School District. Thank you very much for being here. We also have Satra Zarita, thank you. Our president of the school board, Mr. Charles Davis. And you will hear from all these individuals in a few moments. We also have thank you very much, Alma Pleasant. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you so much for being here. Also, we have Dr. Keith Curry, the president and CEO of Compton Community College. Thank you, sir, for being here. We also have representatives representing Supervisor Supervisor Holly Mitchell's office. Where are you? Thank you very much for being here. And also our great Senator, Senator Steve Bradford's office is represented as well. So thank you all for being here this morning. Thank you for your leadership as well as your dedication to the students here at Compton Unified School District and the City of Compton. This innovative model of education will aid one of the state's most underserved regions and in a very positive way. It is our job and our responsibility to do everything that we can to, to bring visions to fruition. And I want to thank the superintendent, Dr. Raleigh, for bringing this great vision. When he met with me over a year ago, he talked about this concept, about a vision. And I believe without a vision, the people perish. And certainly he instilled in me this great vision for this P-Tech school. We know that it's a collaboration with Compton Community College. And I want to say thank you, sir, for meeting me in my office and bringing this vision to fruition. We know that it will serve as a model, not only for this region, but I think also for the state of California. Young people here at Roosevelt Middle School will have an opportunity to not only be groomed, to be trained for the 21st century jobs, ongoing education, bridging the skill gap here, making sure that this investment here that we're making with this $3.5 million will also, as Dr. Raleigh said, we need continuous funding from the state of California. It's my job and responsibility to do everything that I can to making sure that we have not only this school as a P-Tech school, but also other schools here as well to serve our children in our community. And so I want to also pause and thank Shannon Soto for helping my team organize this. Let's give Shannon a round of applause. Thank you very much, Shannon. And next, I want to bring up the visionary, Dr. Brawley, to come up and say a few words, followed by our president of Compton Unified School District, Mr. Charles Davis, Mr. Makai Ali, who will follow in that order, then I'll be back.
Good morning, everyone. So, 2018, June 2018. Yeah, it's on. Microphone is on. June 22nd through 26th, 2018. Makai Ali and I had the opportunity to go visit a school in the Bronx of New York. And that's where we first envisioned the concept. Yeah, Brooklyn, thank you. Brooklyn. That's when we first came across the concept of the P-TECH in terms of bringing that vision to Compton Unified School District. So as much as I'd like to take credit for all of it, I can't. Makai Ali deserves a lot of that. It was his vision around that. He's the one that persuaded me to go to Brooklyn to see this school. And the principal, Rashid Davis, had turned a failing school into one of the highest achieving schools in Brooklyn. And we believe that we will achieve that in Compton as well. When you look at the schools that are doing the best in the state of California, most of them have a vision around technology. So why is technology so important for us? We know that the vast majority of all the schools, the vast majority of all the jobs within the nation globally have some aspect of technology linked to them. Those jobs are growing at 4% compared to 1% for all other sectors of the economy. So it behooves us to put everything that we can behind the efforts to eliminate the opportunity gaps for the students that we serve, black and brown students across this city, across the state, and across the nation. We know that the opportunities for kids, for students that later on will become the driving force of our economy, will be rooted in technology, in the STEM fields. And so that's why this initiative is so important to Compton Unified School District, so important to the state of California, and we have to invest in technology and the opportunities to eliminate those gaps that exist for students in the area of technology so that they can take full advantage of a global economy. But we have to do it, folks. We simply have to do it. And if not us, who will? And once again, we'd like to thank Assemblyman Mike Gipson for believing in this vision, for circling those around this vision to make this happen for Compton Unified School District. So thank you once again.
Thank you. We'll have our president, Mr. Charles Davis, to make his way to say a few words. But I want to also underscore that these great ideals, we also picked up another great ideal, the male teacher success concept came from Compton. And so we're connected. They're connected to their state representative, and we're going to bring that bill back again next year in 2023 because other school districts are now taking and implementing this concept in other schools in the state of California. And so Compton, you're on the move. You're an example. So thank you very much. Mr. Charles Davis, president of Compton School District.
Good morning, everybody. The past president, we're going to let him speak about, this was his vision, and I believe in, our people should carry, we should, I know it's, but it had to be, somebody had to see it first. And then when he saw it, just like with her with the early college, we got a great partnership going there, our kids. It's about teamwork. And I'm glad that our colleague, too slow now. Our colleague, oh, that one. Now that I might have dove for, but anyway, I'm glad that we have people from the city council and also represented from the college. Part of our vision is to work closer with all of our other governing bodies. And with that, thank you for all showing up, and I'll give it back to the great Mike Gipson.
Thank you very much.
Who can introduce the great Makai Ali.
Again, we want to give credit to the visionary. Board member Macaulay, would you please come and talk about your vision? And thank you very much for having a big, great vision to bring us all together.
Good morning, folks. I want to be honest. It is a collective vision. In 2013, President Barack Obama, in the State of the Union address, we're going to hold this check. I'm the IRS, and we're going to hold this check, all right? All right. So as I was stating, in 2013, President Barack Obama referenced P-Tech high schools as an innovative solution to truly bring forth equity within public education. The acronym stands for Pathway Technical High School, and the first Pathway Technical High School opened, as the superintendent referenced, in Crown Heights, Brooklyn in 2011 under the leadership of a principal who's currently there. Now, we're talking about a community, Crown Heights, Brooklyn, which represents one of the zip codes which deposits the most black men into the New York penal system. So what better way to derail the school-to-prison pipeline? Bring in innovative programs in order to address the systemic challenges that persist. Today, there are well over 200 Pathway Technical High Schools in this country, as well as 22 other countries. So if it's good for Australia, and if it's good for Singapore, then it's good for Compton. And I want to thank the Assemblyman as well as the City of Compton for partnering with the school district in this endeavor. The Assemblyman has been front and center every single time we call him for anything. He's there. Now, I know where he lives, and I'm pretty tenacious, so I'll stop by his house and knock on his door. But the reality is this: we're grateful to him for his leadership. We're grateful to his staff for moving very expeditiously. Folks, this moved extremely fast. Now, another Assemblyman tried to run this play. No, he's a senator. I won't call his name. He's a friend of ours. And he couldn't get it done for his community. But Assemblyman Mike Gipson was able to get it done for Compton, and we're eternally grateful to you for that.
Compton has a way of collaborating, and we appreciate the collaboration. We want to bring up a very important partner in this great venture, and he brings great leadership to the Compton Community College District. None other than Dr. Keith Curry, President and CEO of Compton Community College. Let's give a round of applause as he comes. The partnership. Yes, sir.
I thought I was going to be able to hold the check, too. I want to start my speech with hold the check. I'm still waiting on my check to come. We got, Assemblymember Gipson got us $80 million for student housing, and I'll say that in a second. I just want to say what was mentioned earlier by Board President Charles Davis in regards to partnerships. Compton College and Compton Community College District is excited about all the partnerships we have with Compton Unified School District. It started with the early college high school, which is phenomenal. It also starts with our dual enrollment programs. We have over 1,300 students this fall semester enrolled in dual enrollment with Compton Unified School District. That is unheard of. It's amazing. And when you look at Compton College, we looked 10 years ago, we had less than 50 students enrolled in dual enrollment. So think about where we're headed in regards to dual enrollment and our partnerships with Compton Unified School District. We're also excited about our partnership with esports with Compton Unified School District, and we're building that. And then also now with this new high school we're excited about. We have been here as partners from beginning, but it all goes back to relationships. And so I'm really excited about this new partnership and endeavor. This is new for us. This is a new space for us, but this is what Compton Unified School District wants, and we want to be, as a partner, provide that programs and services for them. And so we're learning. In February, I'm going to Brooklyn to go see the high school to learn more about the partnership and how this works. April, they gave me different dates, but I know I'm going to be there in the cold, right? Yeah. But I'm excited about this, and I'm excited about the opportunity. In closing, I do want to say thank you to Assemblymember Mike Gipson, not only for the $80 million. The $80 million is for student housing. We'll be able to provide housing for students from our local K-12 districts who are interested in going to Compton College. We'll be able to stay on campus, and we'll be the first community college in LA County with student housing. Also, Assemblymember Mike Gipson got us $11.3 million as relates to our partnership with El Camino College terminating. So there's been money flowing into our community from the state legislators to support students in Compton. And so we're excited about that. We're excited about the work that's been done with Assemblymember Mike Gipson, and we're excited about the work with Compton Unified School District. There's a lot of positive things that are happening in Compton that's normally not on the news, that's normally not positive and shown. But I grew up around the corner from this school right here where I can walk to my mom's house in less than 10 minutes. And as a kid, I always remember hopping the gate to come on the Roosevelt campus to be able to play basketball and have fun and play games. But this is in our own community, and there's a lot of positive things that are happening because it happens because of people that are here today who are involved in the work. And it all goes back to relationships. So thank you very much. And I broke the mic, but have a nice day. But I held the check. The check ain't going nowhere.
Thank you very much, Dr. Keith Curry. Next, I want to bring the Mayor Pro Tem from the great city of Compton, Councilman Bowers. Would you please come and say a few words on behalf of the great city of Compton? You want to hold the check too? There you go.
Let me hold the check.
Here, I'll stand right here.
So I want to start out, I want to thank Mr. Gipson, Mackay, Compton School District officials, Mr. Curry. You know, I went to Compton College and there was no place for me to stay. I'm kind of jealous, you know. So P-TECH, or Pathways to Technology, this is very exciting. You know, they didn't have this type of program when I was of school age. P-TECH matters, and why is that? Because many current CTE programs are substantially out of sync with present and future demands of the industry. In the U.S. alone, there are 28 million skilled jobs that require an associate degree or similar technical training, but not a four-year degree. With 14 million additional jobs coming online as of 2018. That's as of 2018. So now that number has gone up. The fastest growing and highest paying sectors of the job market are these requiring proficiency in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics fields. However, fewer than 1/3 of U.S. students are adequately prepared in STEM. P-TECH was designed to help break the cycle of poverty and address the skills gap in the labor force and preparing urban, suburban, and rural young people from all backgrounds for academic achievement and skilled middle-class employment. This is very exciting. Also, the League of Innovative Schools, the video that Dr. Brawley showed me, I'm just blown away, you know, to see Compton being represented in such a positive light. I mean, it's just a completely different view or perspective of how people typically view Compton. This is exciting, you know. I just see our city turning around, and it's just such a positive future for our young people. And I want to just ensure the school district, the college, Mr. Gipson, that the city of Compton, we are committed to forging a relationship, a positive, strong relationship for our community and our young people. So thank you once again. Thank you, Mr. Gipson.
Thank you very much, our Mayor Pro Tem Bowers. Next, we want to have Ms. Duhart representing the 1st District of Compton. Would you please come and say a few words, followed by Ms. Lily Darden representing the 4th District. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes, please.
Thank you, Assemblyman. Good morning, everyone. My name is Deidre Duhart, and I represent the fabulous 1st District in the city of Compton. Thank you, Assemblymember Mike Gipson, for your exemplary work, particularly with building the upcoming generation with education tools to help students advance. The State Department of Education grant for $3.5 million formally presented here today to the City of Compton for the P-TECH conversion of Roosevelt Compton High is of tremendous value to the students and faculty. Pathways in Technology Early College High School P-TECH serves as seamless match for students to excel with the Compton area colleges and enterprises. The Compton area is a mecca for the global revenue of $10 trillion plus generated by the logistics industry and the STEM-related knowledge needed to operate and advance these mega supply change management corporations in the Compton area. There are well over 30 global logistic companies operating in Compton. For example, World Oil, Best Buy, Frontier Logistics Services, Alpha Logistics, OHL Logistics, Amazon Trucking and Distribution, Kroger Distribution Center, Prologis Logistics Worldwide, USA Incorporation, all of which took for viable employment candidates to work with their respective firms for competitive salaries and benefits. Accordingly, I extend my best wishes to the students studying science, technology, engineering, and math, as it is so important to the betterment of our society. Again, thank you, Assemblymember Mike Gipson and your staff for supporting the City of Compton and its students. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Councilwoman Darden, representing the 4th District. And it's cold.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. I am Councilwoman Lily P. Darden, and I represent the 4th District here in the great city of Compton. I am a dedicated public servant, and I am committed, just as our Assembly member is, to doing the work of the people here in the city and his other areas that he served. First, please allow me to extend my good wishes to you, Assemblymember Mike Gipson, on your dedication to the people of California and particularly the communities that you are designated to serve. I am so proud of the Compton Unified School District for managing professionals to help capture such significant funding that will educate, inspire, and motivate the students of the Compton Unified School District. This is extremely exciting to see valuable financial resources to support go directly to our children that unfortunately are learning in an area considered underserved, where I'm confident that this funding will work in building greater equity and student excellence in carrying out technology-related learning projects. In closing, I share my best wishes to the students studying science, technology, engineering, math, and congratulations and thank you to Assemblymember Mike Gipson and your staff for supporting the City of Compton and its students' educational endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman. We'll take the check. Next up, we want to invite for a few words additional school board members who have been working as the past chair of the school board indicated. It was a collaborative effort. Thank you very much for pointing that out, Mr. McCauley. We want to bring up school board member Satra Zarita. Let's give her a round of applause, followed by school board member Alma Pleasant. You're welcome.
Well, thank you and welcome to our house. Oh, thank you. You know, we're here at the site of Roosevelt Middle Compton High School, who is hosting our students while we build our new state-of-the-art Compton High School. And we want to thank you for this check for the funds to help us continue to boost the work that we're doing with our students in technology. Want to thank the college. Want to thank Darren Brawley. Where is he? Because he's our man. We give him an idea, as Makai did, and he goes to our partners, the people we have great relationships with, and helps to make it happen. So I would be remiss if I did not publicly thank you for the work that you're doing for our students. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You look just like your beautiful mom. Next up, Miss Alma Pleasant.
Okay, it's more than an honor to stand before you guys today and just to be a part of history being made. And I just want to just thank my colleagues for just working closely with me not too long ago, being a new member on the board. But when you see a vision come into reality, it's really something. And I'm just so honored that we're equipping our students to be able to compete anywhere. And I want to thank the college, the city of Compton, and most of all, I want to thank God. And I'm just so honored to be a part of it. I'm having some health challenges right now, but I'm a fighter, and we're gonna do what we're supposed to do, or what I was elected to do. And I also want to say that, you know, there's been so much negativity with the city of Compton, but I'm just honored, and I just say, I thank everybody here, our assemblymen, really, just for us doing what we're supposed to do. Not just taking the oath, but carrying it out for our kids. And thank you guys.
Thank you. I want to bring up our superintendent, Dr. Brawley, to make some further acknowledgement of school board members that are not here, and also make a special acknowledgement of someone who's been working extremely hard on this project. Dr. Brawley. The other school board member.
Yes, we'd like to thank the remaining school board members that are not present, as well as those that were on the board when we first began this concept. So not present today is Denzel Perry, Dr. Ayanna Davis, Sandra Moss, and who else am I missing? I know. Of course, Mae Thomas was on the board at that time, so we'd like to thank her as well. And at this time, I'd like to bring up Mario Marcos. Mario has done a lot of planning behind this concept. You know, it takes a team to make a vision come alive, and Mario is one of my devout workers that comes through in a clutch. And he's a very bright, dedicated person, loyal to the school district, and he's been a big person and part of the planning behind the P-TECH process. So we're going to hear from Mr. Marcos.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your time here today. Thank you, Assemblyman. Thank you so much to our board members, Superintendent, Dr. Brawley. It's a very exciting day here in Compton Unified School District. It is not only because of this wonderful and generous donation, but also for what this donation means. And it's truly that commitment and that investment in our community, in our students, and bringing equity and opportunities for our students who so much deserve it. I always say there is nothing in any other district that our students here in Compton Unified cannot accomplish if we provide them with the right resources, the right opportunities, and the pathway for them to accomplish and fly high. And this is one more example of what can be done when we come together as a team to serve the needs and the education of our beloved students here in Compton Unified School District. So I want to appreciate everybody to be here today. We've been working very closely with Compton College. We've been having multiple meetings throughout last year. We've been reaching out to other partners who will be working with us with this project and this vision. And we know it's going to be probably a top-notch school in California once it opens the door to our students. Certainly, certainly. It will certainly be a school to watch. Like we have other many examples here, like for example with Compton Early College. So excited about the new opportunities for our students. Thank you very much to everyone. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Again, it takes a partnership. We want to thank Compton Unified School District, Compton Community College, the City of Compton for coming together to work to, to push these young people into their future. And needless to say, for me, it's a great honor to champion this $3.5 million. I want to thank our governor, our Speaker of the California State Assembly, Anthony Rendon, and also our pro tem, because it takes certainly a team effort in order to make sure that we have these funds. And let me say this, and let me underscore this. This is just a down payment on what's to come. So we know that Compton needs the resources, and we're going to do everything that we can as your representative in the state of California, representing the city, a great city of Compton, to do everything that I can to make sure that we continue to bring home the dollars that make sense for not only the city, but also for the school district as well. This project will, and let me underscore, will prepare our students to compete in the local and the nationally as well as a global market. We recognize that the state of California is the fourth world economy. So that means that we have to prepare our students, our young people, to continue to move this vision forward and this state forward as well. And so it gives me great pleasure again to present this check for $3.5 million. I'm very appreciative of everyone who've come. And so if we could ask the school board members as well as the city council members and also Dr. Keith Curry, if we can come and take a picture with this $3.5 million.
Hold up, Makai's coming back. He had to move his car.
Get out my pocket, man.